You're welcome to the Speakers Gold webinar by Mike-Ebo. In this webinar, you will teach the law of attention and attraction, simple speech writing techniques, professional presentation mastery, mastering the art of spontaneity, stage fright re-engineering. Stay connected.
Okay, yes, you're listening to me right here on the Speakers Gold webinar. My name is Mike-Ebo, and I am the founder of Camper Radio and the lead facilitator of Speak Faculty. So, in this webinar, I have some things that I have highlighted that I'm going to be teaching you in this webinar, and I'm going to be teaching you so many things. I'm going to be teaching you 5 basic things in this webinar: the law of attention and attraction, simple speech writing techniques, professional presentation mastery, mastering the art of spontaneity, stage fright re-engineering, and it's going to be a wonderful time with me this evening. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about something that is going to help you. It's going to help you to become a great public speaker and a presenter. Mind you, we have so many things that many people don't know about presentation, and so many things they don't know about public speaking, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this class, because I'm going to be teaching you that in this webinar. Okay, so starting first, I want to say welcome. Thank you. I want to start with my story. My story is that I have been doing this for 8 years, and not just I've been doing this for 8 years, I've been in different aspects of public speaking. I've been a compere, I've been a comedian, and also have been a motivational speaker, and then I still preach. So I do so many things that I still do, and then currently I train people on public speaking and presentation. So today, I know you're going to gain a lot from this class, and that is my utmost concern, because I want you to learn. I want you to have this thing at the back of your mind that after this class, you're going to be a very good public speaker and presenter. So if you're just joining me, I want to say to you, welcome to this time with Mike-Ebo on the Speakers Gold webinar. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to be showing you this night is the law of attraction, and it is very, very important at a time like this. Okay, so right here I was talking about the law of attraction, and I got to understand something, that what is that thing that you will do that will get people attracted to your voice? What is that thing that you will do that will make people listen to you? Now, this is one of the things I'm going to be talking about in this class, and it's going to help you to become attractive. You know, when you say words, when you mention, when you stand up to speak, people get to, who is this guy? Are you getting me? Who is this lady? How's she talking and all that? And I'm going to be giving you that law of attraction. This is the singular reason why people have not been listening to you, and this is the singular reason why people should be listening to you. And I think you got me. This is the singular reason why people have not been listening to you, and this is the singular reason why people should listen to you. And this law states that you only get attracted to what you have interest in. Now, this is the truth. People never get attracted to what they don't have interest in, what they don't have heart for. You need to get attracted to. There's something you are attracted to. That is why you are attracted to that thing. So it is, if people don't get attracted, you only get attracted to what you have interest in. And it is one of those things that we need to understand in public speaking, and it's important that you know this. It's important that you know this. It's one of those things that you need to understand in public speaking, that whenever you're speaking, people should get attracted to your voice. People should get attracted to what you're saying. People should get attracted to how you're saying it. So it's one of those things. So I would say that you should always, what are those things? People should have something that they are attracted to in whatever you are saying. I get me. So whenever you come up to say something, don't ever start with yourself. Start with what they like. That is the truth. What they are, they like. Something that is maybe something they like. Get me. So it's part of those things, and it's important that you know this. As a public speaker. That is the thing you should understand. You should know this, that whenever you start speaking, you should and always get to start with what they like. I get me. Start with a statement they like. Start with a story they like. Start with a intro they like. Something, maybe it's a joke, something, and they will get attracted to whatever you're saying. So probably you on air, probably on stage, you want to say something, start with something they like. And even when you want to communicate with people, don't always start with yourself. Whenever you're communicating with people, it is good you start with them, not you. So I get to me. So in other words, that people get connected to you because of what they see in what they are seeing themselves in what you are saying. So that is it. They are seeing themselves in what you are saying, and that is the only way attention to you will be given, because once they see what you are saying as being part of their life, they will automatically get want to listen to you. And that is the thing you need to understand about this thing. Okay. So now another thing we need to understand. I'm going to another thing because I don't have much time again. So I'm going to be going to another thing we need to know about public speaking. And this is one part people have been asking me: how do you do it? How do you do what they call speech writing? And it's very simple. I'm going to be telling you back to back how I use my method, but I'm going to be telling you how to actually write a speech that people will listen to. Now, first thing first, I talked about attention, I talked about attraction, and then now you need to start. So number one thing to do when you want to write a speech you write up is like a note that you want to use during your speech. So what do you do to get people listening to what you are saying? So number one thing is start with a catchy sentence. Now your sentence should be catchy. Like your first statement should attract them to pay attention. The human mind is conditioned to this thing of 12 seconds. I get me. What can I do? What can you do in 12 seconds that will get me listening to you? I get me. So start with a catchy sentence, and I get you. People will love to listen more. When you start with maybe you started this, you want to talk about something, and I start telling you about the problem. Start telling you the body before I tell you the people will not listen to you. So whenever you want to start, for example, I want to talk about Nigeria's economic issues. I can start with the sentence with a recent happening. Something that has to do with the economy. Something people want to listen to. I get me. And, I don't want to go further, but let me use that. So that is it. You need to start with a catchy sentence and to start with something that people will get like, okay, what does he want to say next? I get me. So that is the thing. So number two thing is craft your message with storytelling. Whenever you want to speak to people, and you are going to be writing it down, please, it is nice and it is cool if you craft your message with storytelling. People will listen to, people love stories. I sure you understand. People love stories. And if you're going to be talking to people, so you need to always have a way of having real life situations to whatever you're saying. So to every fact, to every thing you want to to every issue or a relative you want to share with people, always have a story with it, people will listen to you more. I get to me. So they would like to listen to stories more than what you want to say, because and your stories should not just be a parable, or that people will make people to not understand what you're saying. Even Jesus that used parable, people understood what he was saying. So whenever you're trying to tell a story, let your point drive down in your story. So that is it. So you have seen people like Chimamanda Adichie coming up, and they are talking about their story. I will say something about Chimamanda Adichie. There's something I love about her. She will come up and still tell you the story that you all know, that you have read in her book. And she's been saying it in all the schools they've been calling her to speak at their convocation and all that. And she's been saying the same story, and you want to keep listening to it. But what is it? Is that she's crafting a message in a way that will make you want to listen again. So the stories might be the same, but the texture, the context in which she says it is not the same way she said it in Nigeria. So if she's to tell a Nigerian student about her story, there's a way she will say it. And so that is why it's important to do what you call observational psychology, something like that. So you need to observe which kind of people, who am I speaking to? Who am I speaking to? That is important. You need to know who you are actually speaking to before you can actually share whatever you want to share with people. So the same way I will talk to an old man is not the same way I'll talk to a small child. Are you getting me? So the way you talk to a small child is not the same way I'll talk to an old man. So the same as the story. The way I'll tell a story to a small child is not the same way I'll tell a story to an old man. Are you getting me? It's different in age. So you need to craft your message in a way that your audience can easily connect with you. And another thing is, because whenever you're writing you need to have in mind, who am I going to speak to? Who are those people I am talking to? With this conversation I want to make, who is this conversation going to be? Am I going to be talking to? And that is it. And then another point that really has helped me over the years is write like you speak. Write like you speak. You see, all these things I'm saying, I wrote it down. Do you know that? Maybe you don't know. I wrote it down. And reason why I'm talking, and I'm talking like as if I'm not reading, is because I'm actually reading, but I'm talking. But the thing is this, I wrote in such a way